Hello everyone, my name is Jana Caso from grade 6 Materials. In this video, I am going to discuss the different proportions. I am going to tackle the direct, indirect, and partitive proportions, and how to solve or find the missing terms in every problem. Before we proceed, we need to understand first what is proportion. A proportion is an equality of two ratios. We write the proportions to help us establish equivalent ratios and solve for unknown quantities. First is direct proportion. A direct proportion is when as one quantity increases or decreases, the other quantity increases or decreases same rate and vice versa. Let me give you an example. There are 5 classrooms that can accommodate 20 students. Now, here's the question. How many classrooms do we need when they are 100 students? Now, in solving direct proportion, we need to identify the quantities used in that problem. It is very clear in the given problems that in every 5 classrooms can accommodate 20 students. Now, the question is, how many classrooms do we need to accommodate 100 students? Let's find it. Let's find the missing term. We write it as n. To find it, first, we need to use a cross multiplication. Let's multiply 5 times 100. 5 times 100 equals 500. And 20 times n equals 20n, or we write it as 20. Now, we need to divide the answers of the two. 500 divided by 20 equals 25. It means that we need 25 classrooms for 100 students. The second type of proportion is the indirect proportion. An indirect proportion is the relationship shows that when one value increases, the other decreases. Here's the example. Our teacher gave us a group project. It takes 4 students for 10 days to finish the project. How many days will it take to finish the project if there are 20 students? The given is the number of students and the number of days. It is given that 4 students can finish the project in 10 days, and we need to look for the number of days if 20 students work for the project. Let's put n for the missing number. Let's start in solving the problem. When solving indirect proportion, we need first to interchanging n horizontally to the opposite number and it's the number 4. And now, we can start solving by using cross multiplication. n times 20 equals 20n or 20. And 10 times 4 equals 40. And now, we are ready to divide. 20 divided by 40 equals 2. That means, the 20 students can finish the project in just 2 days. And the third proportion is what we call partitive. A partitive proportion is describe a whole amount being divided or distributed into 2 or more unequal parts. Example, my mother buy an apple of 80 pieces and she decide to distribute it to us, her kids in the ratio of 3 by 3 by 4. How many apples we will receive if mine is 3, my sister is the ratio of 3, and my brother is the ratio of 4? Let's find it. To solve and get the number of apple we will receive, first we need to add the ratio given, which is 3 by 3 by 4. 3 by 3 by 4 or 3 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And the next step is we need to divide the base, which is the number of apple given, which is 80 apples. Let's divide it with the sum of the ratio and it is 10. 80 divided by 10 is 8. And let's move to the final step. Multiply 8 to the given ratio 3 by 3 by 4. 8 times 3 equals 24 apples for me, 8 times 3 equals 24 apples for my sister, and 8 times 4 equals 32 apples for my brother. To check if the answer is correct, Let's add 24 plus 24 plus 32 equals 80. And yes, we are correct. To realize in this video, proportion finds application in solving many daily life problems such as business when dealing a transaction, and it is very important that we knew how to solve it for us. To easily analyze all the number missing in each problem, we can use proportion to solve real-world problems by using all the steps we discussed in this video. Again, I am Janami Acaso, and I hope that I can clearly explain about proportion. Thank you.